Set the pulleys above your head on these and then grab each cable with the opposite hand, crossing the cables in the front. We want to stabilize the shoulders and the upper back and then bring the elbows out about 45 degrees from the torso and keep the arms in that position as we extend through the elbow. Now, to make this an omni exercise, meaning we're getting a little bit of all of the heads of the tricep, we want to keep the elbows out in that 45-degree position. We don't want them squeezed in tight to the side like I'm doing here. A cue I like to use is let the armpits breathe. It might feel a little bit awkward at first, but I promise with some practice, you're going to become a pro at holding this position. Now let's go ahead and look at a side view. Notice how the first thing I do when I'm getting set up is I pull my elbows back, get them in line with the torso, get nice and stable through the shoulder and the upper back, and then I hold that position throughout. So my shoulder and my elbow is staying in a straight line with my torso as I extend and flex through the elbow. Here is an example of not keeping the elbow and the upper back and the shoulder stable. Notice how as I'm going through my rep here, my elbow is traveling forward and back. We don't want that. This means that we're using a lot of shoulder and we are taking away from the tricep bias. Another thing we want to watch out for with a classic cross cable press down is that we want to be bringing the fists all the way up as high as they'll go on each rep. Notice here how I'm cutting my range of motion short, when instead we want the fists coming all the way up like this on each rep, just as high as they'll go while still, again, keeping the elbow and the shoulder in line.